triangle of fate, a triangle of death, a triangle of mystery. Welcome aboard as we venture into the infamous Bermuda Triangle, or as it's known by some, the Devil's Triangle, and explore the mystery surrounding it. The Bermuda Triangle is an area in the North Atlantic Ocean between Florida, Puerto Rico, and the island of Bermuda, where countless planes and ships have disappeared without a trace. In fact, since just 1945, 75 aircrafts and several hundred ships have disappeared. Some have never been found. So what's going on in the Bermuda Triangle? Why are so many ships and planes disappearing? Well, that's the mystery, as no one knows for sure. Let us look into some of the disappearances to learn more about the Bermuda Triangle. One of the most famous disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle was that of Flight 19. 5 TBM-type aircrafts had taken off from the Naval Air Station in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on the 5th of December 1945 for a navigation training flight. However, the 5 planes and the 14 men all vanished into thin air. The training was led by Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, who had around 2,500 flying hours and was familiar with the aircraft. The pilots also had around 300 flying hours each. The last message received was all planes close up tight will have to ditch unless landfall. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together. The planes were never seen after that day. After receiving the distress signal, 2 PBM Mariner flying boats were dispatched from the Air Force Base at Banana River in Melbourne, Florida. However, what's shocking is that only one of them returned back. The last message from the PBM had come only 30 minutes after takeoff, after which it, alongside its crew of 13 men, also disappeared. The United States launched a massive search operation to locate Flight 19 and PBM 5 Bono 59225. It consisted of 248 planes and 18 naval ships, as well as a few merchant ships and civilian vessels. Despite the search party covering 200,000 square miles, it failed to find the planes or the wreckages. Then there is the incident of USS Cyclops, which set off from Brazil on 16 February 1918 and was carrying a shipment of magnesium ore to Baltimore, Maryland, along with 306 passengers and crew. The ship had a displacement of 19,670 tons when full, and its length was 542 feet. Along the way, the ship made an unscheduled stop in Barbados because the water level was over the Plimsoll line, after which it resumed its journey to Baltimore on 4th March, but it never arrived in Baltimore and no wreckage was found. Its disappearance was the single largest loss of life in the history of the U.S. Navy not related to combat. Amongst the casualties was Lewis H. Hardwick, the father of Herbert Lewis Hardwick. What's even more fascinating is that her 2 sister ships, the USS Proteus and USS Nereus, also disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle in November and December 1941. These were only a few in the hundreds of ships and planes lost in the Bermuda Triangle. Many stories, explanations, and theories have been proposed, yet none have been fully proven. One such theory was proposed by scientists at the University of Colorado who, using satellite weather images, noticed a series of weirdly shaped hexagonal clouds and proposed that they might act like real air bombs. They said these can cause winds which can easily exceed 170 miles per hour, which can cause waves taller than 45 feet in height. No ship can survive such a storm, and no airplane can survive these winds. However, this also hasn't been fully proven. And so, like many others, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle remains an unsolved mystery to this day. Thanks for watching.